guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I am still a little bit sick. I'm trying not to talk too much because I kind of want to give my voice a break, but then on the other hand I kind of want to vlog, so excuse my voice. Anyways, I just came back from a little errand trip with my friends and we're gonna cook dinner together in a little bit and make a burrata caprese salad. I've been craving that ever since I got here, so I'm so excited to eat that. And yeah. We are going to catch the sunset. I can't really see myself, so I hope that the camera's focused. Guys, look at how pretty. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day and it's super late. I don't know. It's 12 o'clock. What's going on? I really want to get back into a routine of like waking up early, but just because I was sick like for the past week, I've just been sleeping in a lot, but now I'm feeling better. I'm still not like 100% healthy, but like I feel good enough to just do stuff. So I'm gonna try to wake up earlier the next couple of days. But the reason why I woke up so late is also because we binge watched Never Have I Ever yesterday evening, and I haven't laughed this much like whilst watching a show since like in forever. I highly recommend everyone to watch Never Have I Ever with their friends because it just hits different when you can talk about the cringeness of the show. Like when you're watching it by yourself, it's like, okay, you'll laugh, like some parts are funny and some parts are really cringe, but when you do it with your friends, it's just like, it's so much more fun. So yeah, we were so tired, but we just like wanted to watch the whole season in one night. This season just hit different. I don't know if it was because I was watching it with my friends, so that's why I found it like way more funny, or this whole season was just a good season. I don't really know, but if you haven't watched Never Have I Ever, highly recommend that. So yeah, that's why I went to bed at like 3 o'clock, so I didn't put an alarm, and then suddenly I woke up at 10:30 and then I went back to sleep, but I didn't like properly sleep. So anyways, it's next morning. I'm gonna do a little yoga session right now in the garden, and then I'm gonna prepare breakfast.
Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday.
Yes.
It's Tuesday and we just came back from the lake to have like a little breakfast by the lake and went for a dip. But I need to stop snacking on tomatoes. They're like my summer snack. It's so bad. Why am I vlogging? I don't have anything to say. Look at my skin. I got like 50 shades darker within 2 hours. Oh. No, that's a movie. I forgot. I really don't have anything to say. I just wanted to update you guys. But anyways, the plan for today is right now I'm gonna make a matcha. We're gonna go down to the lake, chill there, have dinner here, have a bonfire, and then my sister's gonna leave back home tomorrow and I'm gonna cry. We didn't even spend like time together this summer because I was sick. That's sad. Okay, bye. Guys, we're making matcha white chocolate matcha cookies. Here's the chocolate. And I'm trying it. It's so good. Yeah. Also ignore the whole kitchen background. My grandma's renovating her house. I didn't tell you guys, but that's why everything is kind of a mess. The cookies are done. Good evening, you guys, or good afternoon. I think it's somewhere around 5 o'clock. I'm not really sure, but it's a new day. I didn't do that much today actually. I went swimming this morning with a friend of mine and have just been chilling in the hammock all afternoon. I feel kind of in like a bad mood today. I was just like annoyed and frustrated without any reason, and then I just like took a nap and then chilled in the hammock and started reading the book It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. And then I got so hot that I decided to go down to the lake right now to go for a swim because it's the last like hot day here before we leave. We're leaving in 4 days to go back to Amsterdam, and that didn't click with me yet up until today. So now I'm really sad because I feel like I didn't have that much time here because I was sick for like most of the time that we spent here. But yeah, I thought that I would go down to the lake by myself. My sister left this morning and I don't have anyone to go down to the lake with me, so I'm gonna go by myself, which is kind of out of my comfort zone, to be honest. Somehow I hate doing things alone here, and when I'm in Amsterdam I love doing things alone. And it might be the fact that like I know Amsterdam and that the city is like an anonymous place. You don't stand out in the crowds when you're by yourself in Amsterdam, and here you do. Me going down to the lake by myself is a really big step. Like I never do that. But yeah, we're gonna go. I put on my bathing suit, which you can't see. You can see it over here. And yeah, I'm gonna go swim, read my book. And I'm so excited. I've honestly been lacking at vlogging this week because how I spend my days are so repetitive here. Like all I do is read in the hammock, go down for a swim, spend time with family, and eat really good food. That's life here, and I love it. It's relaxing, but I feel like it's very repetitive for the vlogs. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna take this with me. I need to do like a book review for you guys because I've been reading so many books over the past 2 months, and I've read so many good ones and so many where I'm like, I don't know if it's worth the hype. I'm well prepared for going down by myself because, to be honest, I'm like a little bit anxious to go by myself. This is something out of my comfort zone and I don't know why, but it is. So I'm very proud of myself for going alone. I think maybe just because like down at the lake there's so many people, and because it's a village, people are just like more interested, I guess. Especially granddads and like elderly people. They don't have shit to do, you know? They go down for a swim and maybe have a book with them, and then they just like
people watch, which makes me uncomfortable. Anyways, I'm gonna put my shades on and catch up on some voice notes that my friends sent me. This looks like a Vogue beauty video, but it's not, promise. I actually just wanted to catch up with you guys about my anxiety and like have a little chat with you guys about it, because I know a lot of people struggle with it, and I thought that I would just give you some advice, some tips, and be open and honest and raw, because I have been struggling with anxiety for like 1.5 years now. At least that's when I kind of noticed that it was anxiety. Before that, I didn't really know what it was. And I mainly got like social anxiety, I think, this past year due to COVID, and also because I was taking a gap year and I didn't go to like school, which is why I didn't see a lot of people that I didn't know on a regular basis. So I wasn't really out of my comfort zone a lot, and I used to like love socializing. I was like a social butterfly. Still kind of am, but definitely not as much as I used to. Anyways, so I talked about this a while back too in a vlog, and about the fact that I used to have a lot of anxiety before going clubbing or before going to like parties and stuff. And now, a couple months later, I'm so proud to say that I rarely get anxious about clubbing and parties and in general socializing anymore. And the reason why is because I just did it a lot. And people always say face your fears, so it should be obvious that that is like a part of the solution, but still that has helped me so much. And the reason why I'm bringing this up right now is because, like I said a couple of hours ago, I was kind of anxious to go down to the lake by myself. And for some people this might seem like really stupid, but I don't really know the exact reason why I get so anxious about spending time by myself in the village, like not at the house, like outside. But thinking about it, it's probably because I'm not used to it. We come here like every summer ever since I've been a small child, but I never spent a lot of time outside of the house. Like I would always be with friends or family or like in the garden and just chill here. So I feel like the village is like this unknown thing where I kind of feel scared because, like I said, the city is so much more anonymous, and I grew up in a city, and in a village it's really normal to just greet people when you walk past them, and I'm so not used to that, and that kind of scared me. Here you are more seen. In the city it's just like you're another stranger walking by, and here there's not that many people on the street, so if you walk by it's more obvious, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but essentially what I'm trying to say is that I think that that might be one of the reasons why I felt so anxious about walking through the village alone. It's not like I never do it, but I don't like doing it. But today it was so hot and I really wanted to swim, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. And also because like down at the lake there's this huge grass and there's so many people there, so even though people might not look at you, I just still have that mindset of like, oh my god, you stand out in the village, people will always look at your every move. Even though that's so not true, and that's what I realized today, which is why I'm so happy that I went, because I noticed that everyone was just minding their own business. If people were looking at me, they would give me like a smile, and I was just in my head for the past decennia, basically. I mean, I learned a lot today by that, because I had a lot of prejudices about this town and that people are like judgy, and also I have to be honest that sometimes being a black girl in a like predominantly white village, questions arise. Are they staring at me because of my skin color, or are they staring at me because they like my outfit? You know what I mean? Like, you never know. That is also part of the reason why I sometimes prefer not to go out, just because I felt like they're pretty close-minded here, even though they're not. Obviously there's racist people everywhere. A lot of the shit is in my head, and I'm opening up so much, you guys. honestly, I share more with my YouTube channel than with my friends sometimes, which is insane. But anyways, that's also part of the reason why I sometimes didn't feel comfortable going out by myself. I'm trying to explain this, but I feel like I'm processing it myself. All I'm trying to say is that if you have anxiety about something, and if you're able to face those fears by doing exactly what you're afraid of, it's gonna help you. And it might not help you the first time, but if you keep on doing it, at some point you're gonna realize that you're so comfortable doing it. And that's when you can be really proud of yourself, because it's honestly hard. Once you have those thoughts in your head, it's so hard to get them out. Like, once you're so convinced about something, it's really hard to like be like, okay, well, fuck it, it's just in my head, you know? But yeah, so I stepped out of my comfort zone today, and I hope that what I said makes sense. It's just a feeling I have. I don't really know how to explain it, but I am / was, I'm still a little bit anxious about spending time by myself in a village, especially this one. I don't go to a lot of other villages. And I took a little step today to not get as anxious over it anymore. And then hopefully one day it'll be like clubbing and I'll like get excited about it. So that's the ultimate goal. But yeah, anyways, I hope that you guys were able to take something away from this, and I encourage all of you to face your fears. If there's anything where you're like, okay, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, but I'm scared, do it. Please do it, and thank me later. And thank yourself later too. That's so important. Like, always be proud of the little wins in your life. Don't forget that. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready right now. Actually, I'm not gonna get ready. I'm gonna put on my pajamas, have dinner, and then go to bed. Continue reading. It ends with us. And then I'll probably talk to you guys in a couple of days.